Motherfuckers, I love you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Tell me. You're here to find out what I'm doing. Tell me what you're doing. I can just ask the cards and find out. I won't, because I don't care. What? No, I care if you tell me. I don't care if you don't want me to know. Anyway. Happy. I'm happy. I feel happy today. I feel excited. I feel great. Ooh, I was just feeling really excited to fully clean my room. I was really excited. But then I thought I should probably do a video since it's already 4:30 in the afternoon. I did have a big sleep in this morning because I stayed up till 4 a.m. 111. Sorry, on the timer. Anyway, I stayed up till 4 a.m. I'm not sure why, because I was ready for sleep around 10 p.m. So I don't know. But when I woke up this morning, I thought it was 7:30 because it's usually when I wake up ish. I realized it was 1:30. I was like, oh dear. Okay. And I don't know, I'm just feeling really good. I feel like I want to hydrate more. I feel more hydrated than usual, but I feel like I want to be more hydrated. Hydration is good. Water is my friend. Water is me. I just felt like I was bridging to wherever I was hanging out in my dreams. I don't remember my dream from last night / this morning. I suppose it would be this morning, huh? But I just got the sense that I was remembering all of these different aspects of reality, just these random things out in the world, random beings, random objects and creatures. They are within me, they're a part of me, and part of my consciousness is inside them. So all I have to do to telepathically communicate with things in a way that would help me manipulate my environment is just cultivate that awareness that everything in existence has a spark of me inside it. And if I have a better relationship with me, my own self, my own energy, so if I keep going within and I learn everything about my inside world and stuff, the connections that I have to things in the outside world will strengthen. Things in my inside world resonate at the same time, at the same frequency with things out in the external world. So I need to delve more into my inside world to establish that connection, that link between me and the outside world, which is just an extension of me. Everything is an extension of my field, but my conscious awareness at the moment is in one spot within me. But if I activate my conscious awareness inside that object, and then we interact with each other and have the same intention, that is how we do that. So then, if I activate an aspect of me within a specific person, if I wanted to magnetize that person to me, I would activate that aspect of me within them. And keep cultivating that relationship within myself, which will magnetize that version of me to me. Also, I hung up a bunch of my dresses on the bed because I was like, I have nowhere to hang these and they won't fit in my drawers. And then I was like, I just hang them on the bed. Just try not to kick them when I sleep. It's fine. I could hang multiple. You could move this Barbie bag, which is mine and has things in it that are mine, but I don't remember what's in there. And I think it's just, and it's stuff for my child alters, and so I need to let myself regress a little bit age-wise, and then just be like, toys, and then play, because, everyone needs to do that, by the way. If you're not in touch with your inner child, and if you don't let it come out and take over your entire being, and if you can't feel yourself living from that joy and playing, then you're missing a piece of yourself. A very, very important piece. Very important. If you want to level up, you need to let that innocent child within you be and play and help them feel safe. I actually got a message, like a reading from someone else earlier, which was saying to me that there are people out there that I feel like they're in competition with me for some reason. And like I'm not trying to compete with anyone, but also if you're actually competing with me, can you let me know so then I can use that as incentive to keep moving? No, but apparently all this energy that the people are sending my way trying to affect me and trip me up, and they're sending me curses and stuff, all of that energy is bouncing back off of me and hitting them. But like, so their ill intentions, they are falling to their own ill intentions, but the energy that comes to me, I harness it to keep growing. I harness that to keep growing. So if people are silently in competition with me and sending negative energies and stuff my way, look, you're not helping yourself. And you are helping me. And I know that's not your intention. I know that's not what you want. So let me help you in telling you that if you're sending energy or intentions to anyone, you're gifting them your energy. That's taking away from yourself and giving to someone that you don't like. Right? And then, but apparently you're not replenishing your own energy. You're not sitting in your own energy and healing and loving yourself, and you're not enjoying the moments. You're not enjoying life. And apparently some people are seeing me thinking that I have everything that I want and need in life because I'm happy. And I'm like, well yeah, like you can be happy and enjoy your journey even if you don't have all of the resources that you know you will have in the future, because that's what you require for your path forward, right? You need to keep finding happiness within what you have already within yourself. And if you look around and you're not happy, 10-10 on the timer, if you look around and you're not happy with like things in your life, if you're like, oh, I can't be grateful for that because these reasons. Like, I don't want to be grateful for that. Like I don't want that in my life, so why would I be grateful for that? It's just like these are your clues. These are the things that you need to be thinking about, right? So if there's something in your life that triggers you in that way, where you're thinking, how the fuck could I be grateful for that? Why is it still in your life if you don't want it in your life? So are you in that victim mentality at the moment where you are thinking, well, it's in my life because I don't have a choice, because this situation was put on me and I don't have a choice, right? That's the thing, like, you always have a choice. For instance, I didn't want to live where I'm currently living. I didn't want to because it was really toxic for me at a time. It was really unhealthy for me in lots of ways. I could so I had some other options of where to live, but they all had downsides. Um, they would have put me in environments where I couldn't really control the space. Anyone could come and go. Like anyone that I moved in with, would have had people coming over all the time that I don't know and don't necessarily need in my field. My housemate currently, he doesn't invite people over. He has like once ever, and I wasn't even here for most of that. you know, um, the people that were giving me offers, they were on drugs, or they were not. They had freshly come out of mental hospital and were not quite doing the best. Like, because I'm not saying that anyone that's just come out of a mental hospital is not good to hang with or be with or spend a lot of time with or live with. But I'm just saying, like, that would put a lot of extra pressure on them where they're already on their own healing journey and they don't need, like, yeah, there's a whole bunch of random stuff that comes with me living with you. And I wouldn't want to force that on someone. My current housemate, he loves me and has loved me for years, and he wants me to be here and is not a burden to him. Yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, for a very long time, I felt like I needed to get the fuck out of here. And I kept blaming the environment and everything, but then I'm like, the environment is triggering these issues that I have. And then I'm like, well, if we fix the issues, the environment will no longer trigger those. Then the environment will not feel unsafe because it's not triggering those, because I've healed that. So I'm like, okay, so instead of running away from environments that are triggering me, look at the trigger. Why am I triggered? In what way am I triggered and why? So then I just have to notice when I get triggered by something, and then talk myself through what the fuck that was about. So I'm like, okay, what triggered me? What was it? What happened? What words were used? What was it that made me feel a certain way? And then I'll explore the feeling. So the thing that triggered it isn't relevant apart from the fact that it was the first clue to help you understand, right? So you think, oh, that's what triggered me. Okay. And the thing that it triggered was these emotions. And where did these emotions show up in my body? They showed up here. They showed up in my back. They showed up like, and then it's like, how would you describe the energy that's showing up? Is it like, does it feel like it's contracting? Does it feel like it's squeezing you? Does it feel like it's burning? Does it feel like the energy is speeding up and it's getting faster? Does it feel like it's like condensing? Like, all of that, all of those different things mean different things, right? But you can often just ask yourself more questions and then just note whatever first comes to mind, right? If you're triggered by something that someone said, ask yourself, why was I triggered by that? Like, they said that, but whether their intention was to trigger me or not, that topic got me, right? And then you're like, why would that topic trigger me? Then it's like, okay, well, I was triggered because I feel this way about this topic. And it's like, well, why do you feel this way about this topic? And then instead of, don't think about like where your programming came from or whatever yet at that point. Don't think why you're literally thinking that way. Feel more into what you're feeling. What is this feeling? What is this feeling? Where is this feeling? Can I move my awareness down to where that actually is? Like, if you're like, oh, I'm thinking and I'm up here, and my awareness is up here right now, I'm thinking, but I'm feeling this and it's down here, and then move your awareness down into that space. And then ask yourself, what's wrong? Whatever comes, write it down. Write it down. Because it helps to see it with your eyes. It helps you to process what the fuck just came out of you that you might not have known that you were thinking or feeling. And then if that part of you, if whatever you wrote was really vulnerable, don't be hard with yourself. When someone is being vulnerable, you don't harden, you soften. You soften to receive what they're saying. If you're hardening yourself when someone is sharing information with you, you're putting up a wall. Like, literally, softening yourself means letting your cells expand, letting the energy disperse more, expand, so that their energy can move into your field and through your field. And you don't, if you clamp back up whilst their energy is still moving through, you're gonna like hold on to some of their energy, right? So keep yourself softened while their energies are moving through you. My brain just wiped. Did we finish a topic just then? Did we finish talking about what we were just talking about? Because my brain just wiped. I'll say that was the end of that. I'm still feeling excited to clean. And I set the intention that energy will remain. The excitement to clean, that energy will remain. Pardon me. I have this. I think I may have bought this when I was pregnant before I miscarried. But the energy of this is so calm. So calm. Some baby toys that we get like secondhand, they still have that energy of the baby in it. Others have the energy of the whole chaotic family and family pets and a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm not drawn to that. But the energy of just pure connection to source and innocence, I resonate with that feeling. That's a familiar feeling from within my body. So things like this feel like home. And I was cuddling this last night. Go eat. Yeah. Did you know that my brain works better when I'm pregnant? It just works. Like, I'm able to do things. I'm able to function. I'm able to think about things. I'm able to plan things and follow through with things. Everything is so much easier. I have more drive and more structure in my brain when I'm pregnant. Is that why I want to be with Elon? Because he'll keep impregnating me and my brain will keep working. That'd be funny. Anyway, I love you. I'm gonna go and clean my room now. I was thinking, I was excited to put music on for a second, and then I'm like, nope, that will distract you. I was like, what? And they're like, no. You need to do cleaning and talk to yourself. Talk to yourself while cleaning. Oh my god. Last night, was it last night? I think I was lying in, was it this morning? I don't know. I was lying in bed for like 40 minutes just talking to myself in my head, but laughing out loud because apparently I'm hilarious. I don't know. I don't get those, like, I keep hearing that people get like the rumination, like thinking about things that had happened. Like, I'm hyper aware of everything, but I don't fixate on a conversation that had already happened. I don't think about the ways that I wanted it to go or whatever. Like, I don't sit there and keep fixating on stuff like that. The only thing that I fixate on, well, it was only my twin flame. It was the only thing that I was like obsessively thinking about. I don't do that with other things. I think some people seem to think that I do. And then, like, yeah, I have like some OCD tendencies, but that's not one of them. Anyway, goodbye. I love you.